Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go from Tampa. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He's going to test this secondary right away. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And
oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. The extra point is good. The Cowboys are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. We're going to start with very poor field position. Right back to the air. Follow. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. We'll try and run it here with Warren. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
There's nothing worse than having to settle for a field goal when you're in the red zone. So they roll the dice here. They leave the offense on the field, and boy, does it pay off. Great job by the quarterback extending this drive with his legs, and he sets up 1st and goal.
They'll give it to Lamb on the jet sweep. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. They'll run with Warren. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That his 16th touchdown of the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Slot man in motion right. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
By Marshawn Newman. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Go!
Motion man sent right. They'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Bucs are on the board. It's now 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now a give to Davis. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now from the gun. He connects with Palmer on that one. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We'll have more from Tampa after this. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing now on third and long. What a pickup, a gain of 18, and it sets up first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball down.
And he will get into the end zone. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Dallas. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. The Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
They motion a receiver right. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Out comes Sly for the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Dallas.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5.
On the handoff, it's Davis. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air once more on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. In motion, Lamb. On third down, here's Davis. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Jaylen Warren, touchdown Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Sending a receiver right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 30.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. A carry here for Warren. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. And we get you across the state to Orlando. And check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Davis. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. They run with Warren. Room to run inside the 40. And he's got another one. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Dallas. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. The PAT up and good. The Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He runs with it. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to...
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. 2nd and 11.
19,
they run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Damone Clark there to get him down. It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A run up the middle with Warren. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
That is Ferguson in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. They'll run. It's Davis. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On the handoff, it's Irving. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Receiver in motion. Going right. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
79.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Tampa. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
This will be big for the Bucks. They're going to try the two-point conversion.
Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Here we go.
Now a give to Warren, running right. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Pass completed right side to Ferguson.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers. Everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ready. 18 Rattler. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
A first down on the scramble, a gain of 16.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort So time becoming a factor, down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now 2nd and inches. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Quick throw, taken in. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Ready?
2nd and goal.
Ready, ready?
That's hauled in at the 2. And a big collision there, down near the goal line, keeps him out of the end zone.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Set up.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus, and it cuts the deficit down a bit further. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Warren. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. On 2nd down, a run with Davis. Oh, big hole left side. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And he will get into the end zone and book the lead up by 2 more. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check out.
He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And penalty flags come in as it winds up Incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Here's first down.
Ready? Go!
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And this long